What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of CUBREACTS on a Thursday afternoon, and we are getting into another live performance video. Some really cool live performances going on at the moment to kind of celebrate, I feel, the end of the year. It's been such an exciting year for international music around the world, Afrobeats in particular. I think the growth of this channel is just a number of things that is kind of making that very clear. We've gone from 13k to nearly 63k as of today. We've gone up 50,000 subscribers in a year. Those fans haven't come from nowhere. You know, it's great to see how many people are kind of getting involved, I feel, with the Afrobeat sound on a global level, including stuff like this. Today, we're looking at a concert called the 1Xtra's Afrobeat Concerto, featuring this one from Pheelz. It goes by the name Finesse. It's a live version of the track with a live orchestra. I cannot wait to check this one out, because obviously Finesse is one of my favorite tracks of the year. As always, if you are new to the channel, do make sure you are getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page. Of course, turning notifications on as well, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. And without further ado, let's jump into this one. I am buzzing. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm a whole lot Falcon. Nigeria stand up. G. I live a fast life, but I see it in slow. No, you see my lifestyle, I got G's in the cocoa. Yeah, see many people there outside, they feed man's oboe. Oh, no.
Something I've always said that I like about Pheelz when he performs live. I said this about when he did this tune on Glitch Africa as well. He has this very natural way of kind of changing the enunciation, changing the little melodies to add extra, I suppose, kind of rings to the ladders of those melodies. He adds little different directions, he adds little kind of melodic twists and turns, and he does that very naturally. This is something that clearly is quite effortless for him, because it's just how he is as a musician. And again, I love the setting of this. I love the kind of the layout of the orchestra behind him. Again, the lighting of the video looks great. It's just a really enjoyable live performance of, in my opinion, one of the best tunes of the year.
Stand the defender like Joseph. That girl says she on Netflix and she, so I chatty can't give her money. If you fall in love, get inside. You go to breakfast, I'm not happy. Can you see dribble? I'm not catchy. I'm not faking this, no fugazi. You see these feelings, I'm not catching. I'm a quest and feet, I just want the happiness.
Mad. I love the fact they've got saxophone playing backup vocal as well. You've kind of got that natural choral section, which is coming through what I believe will be like a pre-recorded backing from the original track. But then you double that down, and you've got this really smooth kind of use of saxophone in the background, which out of any instrument is probably the most likened to a human voice. Probably that or a flute. It's probably woodwind, because that's how a human voice works. It is essentially through the maneuvering of air, which is the same as a woodwind instrument. This having the saxophone as the backup instrument gives it a kind of backup human feel, but it also gives it that more orchestral kind of regal texture. Really nice to see.
If you be the reason what your butter want to jealous me. They take them serious, how they do the speed. Don't fit to resonate, I'm on a different frequency. And I don't think it's necessary, but I'm with somebody that could do like.
I love how prominent those strings are in the mix as well. You've kind of got this, like there's just a real kind of sharpness and an edginess, I feel, to the way those strings have been put into the actual mix down for this one. Again, this is all obviously live, but it is all recorded. It'll all be kind of played with afterwards to give it that live feel. Like you've only got one bass player, but you've literally got half a room full of violinists and cello players. So it's great to see how they've kind of pulled it all together. I love the idea of seeing those strings move up and down in the backwards, and seeing just how much you can change the texture and timbre of a tune that is very kind of textural to begin with, but you give it this different type of backing. I love how this sounds.
When I be like Musala coming up the right wing, I got to your defender, you no need to tell me. I'm a Finesse. You know say me I'm a net. And now you can lay, I go carry go. If me I get money pass yo, if you not careful, Finesse. You know say me I'm a
That's what I'm talking about. Those little vocal switches like that one, where he's just kind of going at a normal kind of pace, a normal kind of speed, following the kind of original melodies from the tune. And then next thing you know, you've kind of got these extra kind of things coming out of everywhere, and that's the beauty of bringing this to a live sort of scenario. Also, performing in front of an orchestra is potentially one of the most difficult things to do as a standalone vocalist, because you are literally competing with like essentially 100 different instruments all going on behind you, and it's down to you to keep the tempo and rhythm and them to follow you. And it's just such a I love seeing it, and I love seeing people doing it well and doing it with the confidence that Pheelz has here, the confidence to try different vocal melodies and things like that, because it shows that he is like a true natural performer. We saw this on the Glitch performance as well, to be fair.
Finesse, if I look at my business, right now, I like I put it right Finesse, I'm in my business, you right now, I like I put it right. Oh no, Finesse, I'm in my business.
Again, I love the difference in vocals that he's bringing. This one seems a little bit, not necessarily more vulnerable, but it definitely feels like there's something else to the kind of texture that he's bringing. It feels like there are certain notes that he's flipping around. He's going in different melodic directions. There's times when he should be ascending, but he's descending instead. And I find that so interesting. And again, that's the beauty of doing these tunes in a live performance section like this. I think we've seen one from Sarkodie already on this. I know there's a CK version of Love 9TT. Let us know in the comment section if you'd like us to react to that as well. And this is what 1Xtra have always been good at, man. Kind of bringing a different approach to live performances. It's something they've always done in video content as well. Even those little sort of sweeps that we're getting in the background, those sort of orchestral drum rolls, they're just a beautiful thing to add into a tune, which already has a lot of transitions going on. I've got to say, Pheelz has absolutely killed this as a performance, and again, the reimagining with the orchestra behind is a great thing to see. We'll let this run through to the end and then give our final breakdown, but again, very, very impressive. Fabulous stuff. Very, very enjoyable. There we go. We're seeing loads of different versions, obviously, of tracks being done at the moment. As I said, there is one of Love 9TT from CK. There are a couple of tracks from Sarkodie as well. I don't know whether there's more from this concert. I didn't know this concert was happening, so I'm very interested to see how all of them come together, and we'll keep reacting to them if you guys want us to. So please do let us know in the comment section down below if you did enjoy this breakdown. I think it's a great example of why Pheelz is such a good performer. I love the orchestral reimagining of, for me, one of the catchiest, most organic sounding originals this year. And I love the way he performs it. So there we go. Fantastic stuff. As always, friends, hopefully you have enjoyed. If you have, do make sure you are getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page. Of course, turning notifications on as well. Leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. We've just gone past 63,000 subscribers. As I said before, I'm over the moon with this, and I cannot thank all of you enough. But if you're not subscribed, do get involved. We're trying to see how far we can go this year. That's it from me, though. Hopefully you have enjoyed, and we shall see you all next time. Have a fantastic rest of your Thursday, and peace.
Sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and
Yes, it's Kovu. Stay locked. Cam TV.
Your boy Slim Bullfit right here, and you're locked on to the best breakfast with man like Kovu.
Yo, this is Aaron Glitch, and you're tuning to the sounds of Kovu right now. You already know the thing. Bad boy select.